Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to answer your question, the big question that everyone emails me, calls me about, hires me for, and that is why you have nothing to wear in your closet. If you like this video while you're watching it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit the little red subscribe button down below if you have not already. I post videos every week about fashion, style, beauty, sometimes the odd vlog in there, and would love to have you come and join this community. And if you have not already, please follow me on all my social handles, especially Instagram, as that is where I tend to be the most active. Between that and Snapchat, one of the two. Come hang out with me off YouTube as well, and let's have some fun and get to know one another. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about my lack of Quebec vlog that you guys knew was upcoming. My husband and I were going to get away for our anniversary this past week, and you probably noticed that my videos just went completely silent. And that is because while we were prepping for our trip, 2 nights prior, we had an emergency with one of 2 of my dogs. And long story short, she has kidney stones. One got stuck in her bladder, so she could not go to the bathroom at all. We had to go to, or I went to the animal emergency very late in the night. I was there for almost 8 hours in the evening while they tried to unblock that problem for her. And anyway, it was just such a roller coaster. We couldn't get away. We felt too bad because she's now waiting for surgery. And it was just really bad timing overall, so we didn't end up getting away. Everything has calmed down now, and I think I'm still gonna do that packing video for all of you because most of you had mentioned how much you wanted to see it. So I think instead of doing it just for a long weekend trip like what I was going to do, I'll do how to pack for a week. So if you guys are still interested in that, please comment down below, let me know. On that note too, I have also been getting a ton of questions from you guys all of a sudden by email and by social to ask if I offer any online style services for those of you that are not in the Toronto area. The answer is yes. I have a full spectrum of services that I do online. I will put the link down in the description bar for all of you. So if you want to connect with me that way, then please so more than welcome. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of why all of us say they have nothing to wear. And yet the crazy thing about it, as we're looking at our closets and we're staring at a closet full of clothing as we say we have nothing to wear, which is possibly the most crazy thing ever. Now, no, none of you are crazy. There are certain reasons why a lot of us say these things when we're looking into our closet. So I'm going to walk you through some of the possibilities so that you can take some of these tips and information and incorporate it into your closet and help you solve that problem. Now, the first thing that comes into consideration with not having anything to wear in our closet is sizing. The reality is most of us at some point in our lifetime have fluctuated in weight, whether we've gone up or down, and have purchased clothing to accommodate that period in our life. But the reality is either we are still in that portion of our life and don't want to invest in new clothing but have kept our old size, or we have since lost weight and have kept the larger size items in case we might need them again. While this can be a smart idea so you don't have to invest in clothing when your weight fluctuates, when you do leave multiple sizes in your closet, the reality is when you go into your closet to put an outfit together for yourself in the morning, you're gonna look at racks of clothing in front of you that you can't actually wear. So you're physically staring at all of this clothing, but you can't actually wear it. And that creates part of that I have nothing to wear syndrome because you're actually looking at clothing you can't physically wear because it doesn't either fit or it's way too big on you. So if you're someone that wants to hold on to things like that, my suggestion is to always remove those pieces from your closet, get those items out of there that don't fit you currently. And if you're not ready to purge them as of this point, just get a really big Rubbermaid container, store all of those items inside and put them elsewhere. You can always grab them down the road. I don't recommend keeping them longer than 6 months. But this way, when you've cleared out your closet and you're actually looking at the items you can physically wear in this moment, you will get a true picture of what you actually have in your closet. So if you do have things that are missing, like some of your basics, or if you need some more tops, or whatever the case may be, then you'll know what it is that you need to shop for in order to give you some more outfits. The second piece of information to that, or the second tip, is to look at things you love. I cannot believe how many people keep things in their closet that they don't like. So many clients tell me when they pull something out of their closet that they don't like whatever they've just pulled out, and they're like, oh, I never wear this. I hate this piece. Women already deal with so much negative self-talk, different mixed messages through media about how we should feel about ourselves. You don't need to keep things in your closet that are going to make you feel ugh about yourself, because there's so much coming at us already that makes us deal with those types of emotions on a day-to-day basis anyway. So in short, only keep what gives you joy, because those are the things that you're going to want to wear. You're going to feel good when you wear it, and those are the things you're going to want to create more outfits for as a result. Tip number 3. The next thing to look at are your basics. I'm sure most of you can relate to the fact that when you get dressed in the morning, most of the time, because our mornings are busy and crazy, you gravitate towards the same 20% of your closet you always do. So you grab the same top and you grab the same bottom you always grab for that top, and you wear that outfit combination together. Why? Because you know it works. You've done it before. However, the reason sometimes we don't go outside of that combination is simply because we don't have the basics to pull together other outfits. While basics I know are so unexciting to shop for, I mean really, they aren't exciting to shop for. They are a necessity because they will help you pull different outfits together. So many of you, for example, loved my capsule wardrobe videos where I was tying together different looks with a few simple pieces. And the reason I was able to do that was because I had the basics in order to translate those outfits to hundreds of different ones. So make sure you have your classic blazers, your white t-shirts, your dark denim, things that fit you well, that are classic items that you can rotate with different items to give you a lot of versatility in your closet. If you aren't sure what wardrobe basics are, then hit me up in the comments down below. I'll make you guys a full video on wardrobe basics and we can talk about them in depth, what I'd recommend, where you can go get them for what body type. Let me know. Another huge factor in why you may not have anything to wear in your closet is because you can't find anything. For those of you that do have quite a bit of clothing left in your closet after you've scoured through different sizes, try and look at the organization of your closet. It may seem so simple, but if you can't find pieces because you've got clutter all over the place, you'll be surprised at how much that really restricts you from making the clothing and outfits that you're looking for. My suggestion is always to coordinate your closet by color. So put it in rainbow categories and put everything together by types. So put all of your tops together, put all of your bottoms together, put all of your blazers or jackets together. And this way, if you happen to pick up an item and let's say I pick up a shirt and I want to match something else that's blue with it. Let's say, for example, when I go to those blue items, sometimes your eye may grab a different blue item than what you originally had in mind, because you'll see that it kind of marries or matches with one another. And that way you may end up pairing different items together that you wouldn't normally, simply because other like-minded items or like items are paired together. One of the bigger items I actually see missing from a lot of closets, and some of this will come down to personality style for sure, but prints are a huge thing. Oftentimes we can become just bored of our closet if we're always wearing solids, if we're always wearing classics, because there's nothing that visually looks different for the eye when you're putting together your outfits in the morning. That doesn't say that outfits that are classic and in solids that you can wear all the time aren't exciting or beautiful to look at. 1000% they are, but sometimes color and prints can break up the look of solids and can also help you tie in pieces that wouldn't normally go together. That's why I love bright prints such as this. There's so much color in here. There's yellow, there's mustard, there's pink, there's red, there's coral, there's cream, navy, and a little bit of black. So there's so much that I could put this shirt with. Sometimes if you have the same thing hanging in your closet, you feel a little bit like Superman because you open the closet door and you've got the same thing laid out in terms of your outfit. So it's good to break it up with a little bit of print and variety. The last puzzle to that equation are accessories. Accessories are kind of like the icing to a cake. It just finishes off an outfit. It gives a little bit more personality and polish, and it doesn't mean that you have to go big and bold and crazy and colorful. That's not for everybody. Always go with what feels right to you, but oftentimes accessories can completely change the look from quirky to very elegant to evening to just nice and simple and elegant. So it really depends on what you want. But I often find having simple accessories like A traditional metallic necklace that doesn't have any color or detail in it will go with absolutely everything in your wardrobe. And it's nice to have one that's both a short length and something larger. If you're open to the possibility of color, I also recommend having like a fun, colorful necklace to brighten up some of your solids and your neutrals that you may have in your closet. And also, again, accessories can help pull color into your outfit or two pieces together in your closet that may not have gone together otherwise. So they are a great thing to have and a nice inexpensive thing that you can have too, because you can find great costume jewelry in Forever 21, any kind of fast fashion store. And again, they're fun, they're playful, they add a personality to the outfit, and they can easily be changed up. And then my final tip, which is huge, once you've gone through your closet with all of these tips, take stock and create a shopping list. I cannot tell you how many people go to the store without a shopping list in mind. And not that I want to take the spontaneity out of shopping, because there is something fun about that spur of the moment shopping trip. However, most of us go shopping on a last minute occasion because we need something desperately that we don't have in our closet, or we go with friends and we get our eye sort of drawn towards an item that maybe is colorful, or we like the cut, or we like the print, or maybe it's sparkly. And as a result, we end up picking up this item that we're super excited about. We bring it to the cash counter and we don't actually think about whether it's going to go with anything in our closet besides a basic black pant or a denim jean. And while those things are great, my rule of thumb is that if you can't think of 3 ways to wear an item before you hit the checkout counter, it probably shouldn't come home with you, because you will know that it doesn't offer any versatility and is, again, just going to add to that clutter that you're looking at in the morning, creating the I have nothing to wear syndrome. Anyway, guys, those are my tips on how to solve the I have nothing to wear syndrome. If any of you have any questions, please feel more than welcome to reach out, shoot me a message by social, or again, you can have me help you with the online services stuff. That is what I do all day long, personal shopping and wardrobe makeovers. So I'd be happy to connect with any of you that may be having some issues with that. And if you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you have any style woes or wardrobe woes that you want help with, or you guys want me to make a video about that you would love to see sort of expanded on, chatted about more, then hit me up in the comments down below. I always read your comments. I will always reply to all of them, and I would be happy to make videos about anything that you guys find challenging or just want knowledge about in the style and fashion realm. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a beautiful week. I love you all so much, and I will see you very soon. Mwah. See ya.